Yeah, it's hot as crap in here. Shoo, it's hot, y'all. Is anybody in here even? Hey! Hey, Shannon. Hey, Julia. Hey, Shelly. What's happening? Hey, Pat. What's up? You guys, I have this new setup on my screen, and I don't do well with change, so I'm trying to... It's frustrating. Happy Halloween! You're back, Julia. We hadn't seen you in a while. It is hot in here, you guys. I don't know what it is with this stupid room, but it's so daggone hot all the time. Yeah, I get that, Julia. Hey, Ken. Hey, Lisa. What's up? Yay, I'm glad you made it. Happy Halloween, everybody. I had wanted to do something for Halloween, but it just, you guys, the past couple days just got away from me. How was everybody's week? Good, bad? Aw, thanks, Shannon. I don't like it like this, but I just didn't have the energy to do anything different. So. Hey, Kim. Happy Halloween. Yeah, I can't. We're going to have to, like, work on this because...
What do you want to do?
Hi, no, guys. I mean...
Hi, guys.
Not tonight. We don't have to mess with it tonight, but I do want to, like...
Yeah,
you know, I just don't do well with change, and, like, you've completely changed the whole little setup here.
How about we do this? Just because we're not really...
Pat said hi, Mr. V.
Hi, Pat. So, hold on, guys. I'm making this better.
Sorry, he's trying to fix this for me because I don't do well with all this new change stuff. Ken said, hey, Mr. V. Hi, Mr. V.
How's that? Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. Ken and Kim said, hey. Shannon said, hi, Vicky's hubby.
So, guys, I'm playing with a new software, and we can do more once I get my stuff together better. So.
Which means that everything's different now for me.
I just... yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
It'll get better.
Yeah, I just got to get used to it.
AC is on full blast.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good, because it's hot as crap in here. You know, the house was like the perfect temperature today, right? And then I come in here and I swear it feels like it's 150 degrees. Yeah, it's like, it's a new software that he got, and I guess we're gonna like, you can like try it and then you pay for it. So I think he's gonna like buy it so we have it permanently, you know. And I guess you can do like a lot more, you know, because I watch other people's YouTube videos and I'm like, how'd they do that? How'd they do that? You know? So yeah. Phew, that feels so much better. Okay, guys, so happy Halloween. How was everybody's week? Oh, let me start by saying I am so sorry about last Friday night. So, hey, Laura, what's happening? You know, I'm sure you guys that were here saw that I jumped off of Friday Night Live like really quickly. Hey channel, what's happening? Happy Halloween to you. So I don't know what in the crap happened, but I was sitting here and I just got like overcome with this horrible feeling. Like, and at first I was like, oh my gosh, is my hubby okay? Because he was out getting a grocery pickup order, but he was okay. I don't know what it was. It was the weirdest thing. So that leads me to believe that maybe there was somebody on the channel that night that I was feeling that. Yeah, it was like not just a feeling of dread. It was like, it was just like something was just so wrong, right? And I had been talking about domestic violence. And so, I don't know, later in the week, you know, I was like, maybe somebody was being abused that was on there when I was talking about it or something. But it was just this horrible, like, I can't even describe to you how it felt. And that's why I jumped off so quick. Yeah, it was like so uncomfortable, and I don't know how else to explain it. It was just like this overwhelming gloom and doom feeling, right? It was the weirdest thing. I don't know. No, honey. No, Julia. I know it wasn't you because you weren't in here last week, I don't think. Yeah, it was. And I literally got off and I talked to my son and his girlfriend, and I was like, I said to my son, I'm like, is dad okay? Is dad home? And he's like, no, I don't think so, or whatever. As it turns out, he was downstairs and we just didn't know it. But I continued to have the feeling for like a little while after I got off the computer. It was bizarre, you guys. It was bizarre. Hey, Emily from Alaska, welcome, welcome. We're glad you're here. Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you. Okay, so I did, you guys, hold on. I need to shut this door because I can hear myself talking on.
I'm gonna go outside.
All right, honey. All right. Sorry, hubby had his phone right there, and it was like reverberating or whatever the hell you say. It was crazy. It was crazy, Laura. So when I went to do the video on Cleo Smith, let me tell you guys, this is throwing me off, first of all. So there's like 3 different pictures of me on here. So it's like in triplicate. So it's throwing me off. So I'll try to keep looking at the camera up there. So while I was doing that video, hubby did, he did an amazing job editing it because I was so all over the place. I couldn't stay focused. I was so sick, you guys. I started talking about what I had seen, and as soon as I started talking, like right away, I got so nauseous, so sick. I literally, you guys couldn't see it, but like sweat was just like pouring down my face, like in buckets. My hair was soaking wet. The only thing that saved me was my hair was back in a ponytail, to be honest with you, because I couldn't focus. I was so sick, you guys. And there were a couple times in the video that I literally had to like stop and like slow my breathing down because I was like, oh my God, it was horrible. Worse than when the serial killer pops into your reading on the girl. Yes, it was worse than that for sure. Hey, Bethany, what's happening? Hey, no excuses. Hey. So anyway, so I'm trying not to vomit and my head was just pounding. I was so sick, you guys. So anyway, so hubby took like all these different pieces and pieced them together to get that video because I was just so all over the friggin' place. I literally got done with the video, got done with it, and then hubby came in and he was, going over because I wanted to get it posted pretty quick. He was editing it and I got so sick, you guys. I was so sick yesterday afternoon, last night, and then today, pounding headache. But I was literally vomiting last night. I'm telling you, like these people involved with Cleo's case, you guys, like it was more than just being nauseous. I was physically vomiting last night. I was so sick. My head was pounding. This morning I woke up, I wasn't nauseous anymore, but my head was pounding all day today. And I literally slept. Like, okay, anybody that knows me, I don't do naps. Excuse me. I don't take naps, right? Usually I can't fall asleep, first of all. And second of all, when I do fall asleep and take a nap, I wake up and I'm in such a shitty mood that I just want to kill the whole world, So I don't do naps. Today I took a 2-hour nap and 2.5, I think, actually. I mean, I didn't get jack crap accomplished today. Yesterday I was canning. I bought sugar pumpkins and I was canning pumpkin because you guys, Libby's pumpkin for a 15-ounce can is freaking $2.39. And I was like, oh, heck no. Not when I can buy a sugar pumpkin for less than $2. So I cooked my pumpkins and I canned my pumpkins. Thank you very much. Yes, I did. But it wasn't until, it was the weirdest thing because when I saw all the stuff concerning little Cleo, I didn't get sick then. But when I got on here to do the video, I was so sick. And my head is still pounding. It's still frickin' pounding. It started yesterday afternoon during the video, and it's not as bad as it's been. It's a lot better, but it's still pounding. And it's got to be the people that are connected, the ones that took this poor little girl, because, yeah, I don't know if this is something new for me to where I'm just going to have these, horrific reactions. You know what I mean? Like, because that had, on a Friday Night Live last week, that had never happened to me. I had never had that happen like that. Not like that. It was so quick and so intense, And then now with the Cleo, poor little Cleo, I've been so physically sick. And I have gotten sick before. It's not the first time. I've gotten sick before, concerning a case. This definitely isn't the first time. But just the way it happened. Normally when I get sick in conjunction with working on a case, it's when I have the dream. Right after I have the dream. Or when I have the visions, then I get sick. This time I had the visions, everything, and then I said, okay, let me sit down and record this video, and then I got sick as a dog. And it had to be connected to that. Because at the beginning of the video, I was okay, but pretty quickly, like after my intro, I was like, you can probably tell in the video, there were times when I was like trying not to vomit, like where I was, because I told my husband, I said, I could redo it. I could redo the video, but, I want people to know that this is a valid reaction and this is how my body reacts sometimes to these things, It's not just mental, it's also physical a lot of times. So, but trust me, I was like, oh, I'll just redo it. And hubby was like, no, I really think that people need to see, you need to explain to them that you were struggling and here's why, and this is, how it happens sometimes. Anyway, that just took me like 2.5 hours to explain. Hey, Julia, Jules is cool. What's happening? Aw, thanks, Pat. I wonder if you're picking up on her being drugged or something. It could definitely be that. And I've had that reaction before, okay? I tend to get the physical reactions. But it's just usually not when I'm recording, you know what I mean? Because when I record, I've already gone through the spirit connection or the visions or the dream, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Naps are an accomplishment. Definitely. Hey, Rosie, what's happening? Oh, you can find my email address. It's victoriapaxton.psychic@gmail.com. Oh, it's not up on the screen right now, is it? And I'm not going to try to change it till hubby gets back because I'll probably screw it up. Okay, let's see. Hey, darling, what's happening, girl? Oh, thank you, Ken. Thank you. Yes, definitely. I have a couple different emails. They all go to the same place, though. Hubby has it set up to where, you know, no matter which email address you use, it all comes to my email. So it's easier to speak to the person than just have the dream. So you need to know they're okay now. Sorry if you've covered that. Okay, so sometimes I can connect with the person. Sometimes I can't. I have a lot of problems connecting with kids. I don't know if that's because obviously when you're dealing with children and you're dealing with cases concerning children being murdered and stuff, I don't know if it's just me personally or if that's a typical thing with other psychics. I don't know, but it's definitely, you know, when I have the dreams and the visions, I guess it's a couple different things. When I have the dreams and visions, sometimes I see a lot more, you know what I mean, than I would see just by talking to the spirit, if that makes any sense. A lot of times when I connect with spirit too, and I know this is for a lot of different psychics because I've talked to a couple about it, but they tend to like want to say what they're going to say and then they're like kind of pulling away. And so a lot of times, sometimes I can't get all the questions in that I want to get in to ask them. You know what I mean? So I just do the best I can. Yeah, I don't know. It is weird. It's very weird. Oh, that's the email attached to YouTube. See, Ken knows more than me. Thank you, Ken. I love you. You're awesome. Michelle last week was busy. Felt lost all week. Need my Friday gap night. We're glad you're here, darling. It is hard when you're a mom to, yeah, you know, dealing with kids. And this little Cleo, let me tell you guys, I don't know what it is about her. There's just something about her. It's like certain kids, especially, you know, impacts me. Some kids impacts me more than others. I don't know why, but I don't know. She looks a lot like our adopted daughter when she was little, you know, maybe that's what it is. Just, you know, the blonde hair and the little chubby cute face, and yeah, it's just hard. Shannon, you guys, so I definitely felt like when she was taken, she was still alive, for sure. I would say it's like this morning when I woke up. You know how when you wake up and you're like going over your thoughts of like, you know, what, maybe it doesn't happen for everybody, but for me, when I wake up, I'm like going over my thoughts and thinking about what I dreamt about, right? So I'm thinking about what I dreamt about, and at this point then I'm realizing that, okay, my head's pounding, but I'm not nauseous anymore. And then little Cleo pops into my head. And I hope I'm wrong, but I think she's gone. I really hope I'm wrong, you know? It's just, for whatever reason, this case, this little girl, yeah, it's just really been kind of a tough one. Yeah. So anyway, let's see, what else can we talk about? You guys, struggled today. I'm struggling. Cleo video already has a lot of views. Did everybody know about this case already? You know, here's the weird thing. So I got messaged and emailed about doing, looking into the Cleo case, right? And then last Friday night I was on here, Friday Night Live, and somebody put her name on. And I was like, yeah, I definitely needed to work on her because I was already seeing things like instantly. Whereas I didn't see those things when I got messaged and emailed. I didn't see them right away. It wasn't that quickly, if that makes any sense. But when I was on here and it popped up, I was starting to see things. Yeah, so I don't know what the question was. Sorry, guys. How is there such evil in this world? I can't hardly take it when it involves these innocent children. You and me both, honey. I agree. I agree. I had somebody contact me from law enforcement about a little girl's case, which I'm not going to talk about it on here, but I guess they're at like a crossroads and they wanted to know if I could see anything. So I'm going to have to work on that this next week. I couldn't go there yesterday or today, you know. I just couldn't go there. Yeah. Any updates on summer? I have not had anything on summer, no. I know me too. That's in my home state. In a little country town. Wow. Thank you, Ken. Your nails are a beautiful color. Changing the subject. Oh, you guys. So I did orange, okay? And so I used to have these little jack-o'-lantern earrings, like when the kids were little, that I would always wear on Halloween. And I had like Halloween sweatshirts. I couldn't find any of those. I couldn't find my earrings. So I said, okay, I got my orange nails and I got my black sweater. That's as good as it gets around here for right now. But yeah, this was like, can you believe I found this at Dollar Tree? I found this nail polish at Dollar Tree. And it's staying on okay, so who knew? I've been spending all this money on OPI nail polish. It chips off and then I get the Dollar Tree stuff and it's staying on. Go figure.
All you gotta do is hit this number 1 over here. Just like this one's on here. You just gotta click this one.
Well, Ken already gave her the one that's attached to my YouTube, so.
Okay.
You know, the Outlook one. Okay. Hey, Candy Cane, what's happening? Just wanted you to know that you're definitely one of the best out there, and I appreciate everything you do. Aw, thank you, Candy. That's so sweet. Thank you. Do you think that it was really Brian Laundrie's remains they found? Yes, I do. I do. I do. I really do. I know it all sounded, you know, like hogwash the way they walked out there and bam, then they found his remains and all that. I totally agree, but I think it's him. I do. You know what, Vicky? It might be me as her biological dad lives a suburb away from me. Maybe that's why you're feeling it stronger. Oh, it could be. It could be, Shannon. Wow, that's close. Definitely he's dead. I've seen so many fall colors, but they look pumpkin shade. Yeah. So nice to be here. I really do appreciate everything and how awesome conversations we can have on here. I love this chat. Aw, thank you, Candy. I know I love it here too. I like our little group, how we all can get along and have fun. It's funny you were talking about the fall colors because I literally, yesterday I was looking out, you know, our place sits on a pond and I was looking out at the trees on the other side of the pond and I was like, oh my gosh, they're finally changing. Because I thought for sure, you know, it's really late, you know. So I thought for sure what was going to happen was the leaves were going to stay green and just fall, you know, because they've done that before when we have the Indian summer or whatever. Dollar Tree has the best finds. They do, don't they? They do. Like, I have lucked out. I always buy Dollar Tree's parchment paper. Well, if we go to Costco, I'll get the Costco brand because then it lasts a long time. But I like the Dollar Tree brand because the Costco brand is like, I can't see. The Costco brand is like really long, whereas the Dollar Tree brand fits my baking sheets perfectly, you know. So I like getting parchment paper at the Dollar Tree. But, you know, our Dollar Trees, let me see, we have $6 trees, right? And I've been to 2 of them and like the shelves are bare. And I was talking to my friend who's a manager who does the ordering at the one. And she was like, girl, it's been bad, girl. It's getting worse, girl. She's so cute. Yeah, so our shelves are like getting bare. Well, then I went to Walmart last week. All these bare shelves. I'm like, what in the actual heck? So then I put in a grocery pickup for Walmart for, I don't know, it was like 40, 50 bucks worth of stuff. And everything was on there. And I was like, oh, wow, maybe it's getting better. But we know it's not getting better because it's just not. So I think the FBI needed a win on the laundry thing after so long and could fake that. I don't know. I really, honestly, I believe it's him. I feel it. Like, you know, I love fall. It's spring here in Western Australia. Very similar to your fall, actually, as we have a lot of rain lately. You know, I love fall in that the leaves changing is just so pretty. And if you go out like through the Shenandoah Valley out to the mountains in Virginia, all up through there, you guys, it's gorgeous. I hate cold weather though. And fall means that cold weather is coming. And you know, we've been having this crazy rain. We were supposed to get, I forget how much rain in, you know, excuse me, today and tonight. Now they're saying we're going to have scattered showers all day tomorrow, but it's just been, the wind has been crazy. Alexandria, the majority of Alexandria is shut down because it's underwater. It's all flooded. And then there's roads near where I live that are shut down because of flooding. My son was going to go out to his girlfriend's house tonight, and then they were going to go, they're going to, it's like Halloween Fright Night or something at this big, huge amusement park called King's Dominion. They were going to go there tomorrow and take her daughter, and but like all the back roads are shut down, and he didn't want to deal with the major highways because it's a dead stop, bumper to bumper, sitting there all damn night to get home. So, but yeah, it's crazy. This weather is just absolutely insane. Please check out Jeanette Archer. She says she is a survivor of the child trafficking of the Illuminati. I would like your opinion of her truth or not. Jeanette Archer. Okay, let me write her down. Yeah, I am just, you know how I am about, hold on. I try to stay clear of like the Illuminati stuff. I know there are a lot of psychics that, you know, like that kind of stuff and that are into it. God, my shirt is driving me bonkers. Oh, bye, Shannon. Bye, honey. Take care. Anyway, so I'm just not a big one that's into the Illuminati stuff. I obviously know a lot of that stuff goes on. Hold on, you guys. I got so far behind. Autumn is definitely my favorite closely followed. But yeah, there you go. Dollar Tree, got some name brands. They do, don't they? Me too, girl. I love it. I manage a gas station with a convenience store. I ordered over 900 items for my store and only got almost 400 pieces. Wow, that's insane. Last week she stood in front of Windsor Castle and told it all. Wow. Poor little Summer Wells is still missing. I know, it's so sad. I'm so sad about Summer. I was watching a channel called Great Depression Cooking. I just totally went blank. I've watched that channel. I love that woman. I mean, she's since passed, but I can't think of her name. But I've been watching her. I've rewatched a lot of her videos Yeah, she comes up with really good meals for cheap that she ate in the Great Depression. Yeah. Oh, you're in Washington State. Wow. We have 5 horses and they're out of their winter rugs. As rain has been relentless. Yeah, it's been so bad, hasn't it? I mean, we're not even getting hit near as bad as like up north. That reminds me of Future Man. Closest Costco to me is an hour away, so I'll never go. Ugh, that sucks. I spent $48 in the Dollar Tree yesterday. Me too, girl. Don't feel bad. I go in there and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these fine things, and every time I leave, you know, it's like $30, $40. I mean, I even went in there. So okay, so for the food pantry that I ran, I would go in there and get $300 or $400 worth of stuff, you know, for there. But that's where my love for the Dollar Tree came from, because I was in there shopping for the pantry and it would take hours, you know, to get it all. So I'd start looking around, and unfortunately now I'm hooked. Hopefully, I don't know. I know they said like not all the Dollar Trees are going to be going up in price, so hopefully mine aren't. We've had rain for 3 days. Oh yeah, y'all are getting it out there too. The company McLean's is one of our big vendors. I ordered over 900 items last week and didn't get anything. Wow. With food being scarce and not in the shops, the Great Depression cooking is probably exactly, Ken. That's why I love her channel. She, you know, she makes like, I've watched, you know, I think all of her videos at least once. Some of them I think I've watched twice, because I've been watching her for a couple of years, like on and off. But she always has like the best stuff on there, you know. She's so talented. And you know, that's unfortunately, it could come down to that. You know what I mean? Like to where we can't get food like we're used to. So what is that? Dismiss. Something just popped up and I dismissed it. I don't know what the hell. I discovered her today. Hi, I thought of you when I was watching. I decided I would mention her channel on here since you're under prepping and getting food. Oh, cool kid. Yeah, I love her. She was so sweet. I'm so sad that she's gone because I just loved her channel. Like, yeah. Aw, thank you, Candy Cane. Hey, Aussie Aussie. There's shortages out here, I'm telling you. The DC area, there's a lot of empty stores. Now, I'm very fortunate. I can go DC, Maryland, and Virginia, right? Within a 30-mile radius, I have, gosh, 30-mile radius, there's probably 200 stores I could go to, right? So, you know, if one store's out of something, I can go to another store is what I'm trying to say. But is that even going to, like, keep happening? Or is it going to be to where there's nothing on the shelves? You know what I mean? Like, it's scary. But I've been, you know what? I discovered that I love canning. I love canning food. Like, I was so intimidated at first by the pressure canner that I was like, oh my God, I'm probably going to be one of those people that, like, sets her body on fire and dies or some shit, you know? You know? But hubby helped me the first time, and then after that I was like, I got this. And now it's like relaxing to me. You know, like I like doing it now, but it's just scary though. And you know, we've continued to try to prep because you just don't know. And you know what I've been doing? Like twice a week I cook pantry meals. So I'll go into our overflow pantry and I'll pick stuff out and create a meal using just that, right? So no fresh anything, right? And then I cooked from the pantry for like 4 days straight. And it was meatless, which we eat meat, y'all. We like meat. But, you know, I could also, there's a side of me too that if meat weren't available, I can live without it type of thing, you know, but you know, at least I know now, like I was like, I need to know how to utilize all of these ingredients in a meal, you know what I mean? So that if God forbid I can't get something at the shelves one day, if the stores are out of food, you know what I mean? So I've been like pushing myself to do that. So wait, where am I at? I love the home comfort food. I've got to watch her now. Okay. Yeah, she's awesome. You have to watch that lady. She's so cool. I cannot think of her name. I feel so bad. but she's amazing. Yep. Yeah, that turkey that I posted, that came off of Walmart.com. Telling you, I don't know if it's still on there, but that's where I got that from. And yes, Kim, yes, I got a turkey. Whoa. So I get to have leftover turkey sandwiches after Thanksgiving. I'm so excited. Yes. Okay, so listen to this. So I went to 4 grocery stores, right? So I get to the 4th grocery store. Nobody had turkeys. I get to the 4th grocery store at 9 a.m., okay? 9 a.m. I'm at the 4th one. I find a turkey. I was like, yes. So I was like, I'm going to buy 2 of them. Limit 1. I'm like, what? So I get in line, I'm checking out, and I said to the cashier, I said, you guys got limits on turkeys? And she's like, yeah, I don't even understand like why people are buying turkeys already. It's not even close to Thanksgiving. And I wanted to say, oh, so you have a problem with that, but you don't have a problem with the Santa Claus that's hanging over there in the middle of the store? Christmas is at the end of December, right? But I was like, no, she's young. Bite your tongue, she's young. So I was like, oh yeah. And I said, this is the 4th store I've been to. Because I was kind of chatting with the lady in line behind me. And the little girl at the cashier goes, you've been to 4 stores already? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, yeah. Like, okay. So I guess, you know, she was like, oh my God, she was up early. Yes, that's my whole priority in life is to go find a turkey. Of course it is. And I said, I'm like, I needed a turkey, okay? I needed a turkey. I needed to make sure I had a turkey for Thanksgiving that didn't cost me $750, okay? Yeah, so I got my turkey. But I need to go back and get a second one. I need to clean out my freezer, you know? Because you know how, like, one time I made, like, a double batch of spaghetti, right? My homemade spaghetti sauce, and I froze it. It probably has freezer burn all over it. So I want to get that out and toss it. Which, if the stores had no ingredients, if there was nothing in the stores, of course I wouldn't throw that away. But right now we still have shit, and I'm going to throw it away. Like, I need another turkey, okay? I don't know what it is. I don't know. I think, you know, we weren't rich by any means growing up. We didn't have money, right? I think that's where it comes from, you know, just needing to know that I have that security. Yeah. Watched the Johnny Gosh documentary on Amazon today. I think you're right. Over the long term, state-to-state trafficking story. Oh, I've never seen it. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, it was a turkey. Yep. Insane, right? Remember I said a few weeks ago about the food shortages, and then you said about the turkey. I'm definitely filling my pantry, just a few extra. There you go. You know, and look, if you're fortunate enough, like we have Dollar Trees, and I know a lot of people are on budgets and stuff, but you know what? You can go into Dollar Tree once a month and spend $20, and that gives you 20 cans of food. You know what I mean? Is it going to be the healthiest or the best choice of food? Maybe not. But you can survive it. You know what I mean? And no, if you guys haven't tried the outrageous oats at the Dollar Tree, they're like instant oats. They're really good. $1 for a package. I mean, it's a decent size. You know. It's so weird. Thousands and thousands of children, disappear every year, and they're never to be found. Like, where are they? Where do you put them? It's mind-boggling. Who's behind all this? It is. It's insane. I mean, it blows my mind. And, you know, if you look back through the years, like, you know, there was a part of me that I was like, you know, why are there more kids being abducted today than in, say, the 80s or 90s? But we didn't have social media then. So many of the kids that went missing, if you didn't live in their hometown, you might not have even heard of them. You know what I mean? I watched The Batch Lady. She's local to me and a family friend, so I followed her. You should check her out, too. Oh, I have to write her down. Hold on. Hold the door. Let me write her down. I just said it and I already forgot. The Batch Lady. Okay. What? I think her name is Claire. That's it. That's her name, Claire. Yep. She's so sweet. I know she's up in heaven cooking up all kinds of good stuff. Yay about getting a turkey. I know, right? I was so excited. That little girl was like looking at me. The little cashier, she was looking at me like, what the hell's wrong with this lady? But the lady behind me, she got it. She understood. She's like, girl, she's like, I need to go back and get one. So I'm sitting there, trying to get done checking out. And she ran back and got a turkey. I said, you may not get one if you don't get one now. I said, there were like 6 of them back there, and that was it. I still didn't go back there. I need to go back there and see if they have any more. Putting limits on stuff like that. I know, right? And like everybody around here has been posting on, what's that site? Neighborhood, I think it's called. It's like this app. And everybody's been posting all these pictures of no toilet paper, no paper towels. You know what else? Dog and cat food. We have struggled trying to find dog and cat food. I mean, granted, we've been fortunate because, like I said, we could go to 150 different places. You know what I mean? So eventually we found food, but a lot of places are out. Yeah, people were posting no toilet paper, no paper towels, no dog and cat food, produce, no produce, like all this different stuff, like random stuff, you know? Seen about 8 turkeys running around on the golf course. I should have grabbed one. LOL. There you go. That's like my husband's brother-in-law, my sister-in-law's husband. He was like, I can go out in the backyard and shoot a turkey for you. And I'm like, go right ahead. Put one turkey in the car and run back in for number 2. I did that with Pepsi. I should have, right? I should have done that. That's the other thing, Diet Pepsi. Like, Diet Pepsi, people are posting that there's like no Diet Pepsi. And I'm looking at my little teeny stash because, I'm back on the juice again, you guys. I'm back on Diet Pepsi. I had gotten off and now I'm back on it again. So I'm looking at my little teeny stockpile going, I might have to get off the Diet Pepsi again, I just need to get off that shit anyway. It's not good for me. If you ever go to Walmart, it's best to download their app. They have secret clearance. Candy cane, I can't believe you said that. Right? I went to go check out, I don't know, it's been weeks ago when I went to Walmart. And I went to check out and I had like 4 cans of something and I can't remember what it was, but it came up like 15 cents a can and I was like, well shit, if I would have known that. So yeah, now I'm the one that turns around and goes back, I went to buy a blow dryer and I ended up getting the most expensive one for the cheapest price. Wow, that's so awesome. All the stores here have bunches of turkeys. Oh, good. So at least people in Arkansas will be having Thanksgiving. Just give your dog and cat steak and turkey. No, you know what? I actually, you know what I've been buying? Dollar Tree has like the canned sardines and a bunch of different fish and stuff like that. And I've been stocking up on that because, I'll give them that. I'll give them ground turkey meat. I'll give them whatever I can. I actually at one point had thought about switching our cat and dog over to like a healthier diet, like doing like pumpkin and green beans, and that may happen sooner rather than later if there continues to be this shortage on food. I think it must be the worst out east where you are. It is. It's hitting here for some reason. Anything that's heavy and low profit margins are back on the priority list. Wow. I have enough toilet tissue for 1 year and food for 2 people for 8 months. Nice, Darlene. Way to go. So COVID is the reason for food shortage. Aussie, that's like the $1 million question. I don't know. They're saying that like the ships are stuck out in the water with all the shipments. So then Walmart, they were actually pretty smart. They hired their own company. And so if you go past a Walmart and you see all the shipping containers, like I saw one on YouTube that had like 40 shipping containers in their parking lot. They've got their own shipping container company or something, and so they're getting their shipments now because they hired some private company. So they're getting stuff in. So, I mean, there's still a lot of empty shelves. Like, let me tell you, so literally at our major Walmart, they had 2 long aisles, right? 2 long, really long aisles filled with cereal, different types of cereal. So 9/11 hit, and then about 6 months ago, it went from the 2 long aisles down to one aisle of cereal. So the choices went down, right? Now it's down to literally half an aisle of cereal. So a lot of the cereal that people used to eat, you can't get there anymore. I mean, and it's, they're doing that thing where it looks like everything's stocked. But if you look behind the cans and stuff, there's nothing back there. They just pulled everything up front to make it look like their stuff, you know? Yeah, so it's been like that. But like my sister in Kansas City said that their shelves are fine. She's not had any problems whatsoever. She goes to like the same grocery store and she's never had a problem out there. Yeah. Anything that, oh, I already read that. Darling, now I'm buying stuff to make pet food for when I can't find it in the bag. That's a great idea. That's another reason why I decided I was going to can some pumpkin, because pumpkin is really healthy for your animals. So I'm thinking I'm going to, like, I have a bunch of neighbors that have like the little sugar pumpkins out, for Halloween. And I'm going to go ask them and say, what are you going to do with that sugar pumpkin when Halloween's over? Because hey, I'll take it off your hands and I'll turn it into canned pumpkin. How about that? And I've been like canning like crazy. We've been trying to stock up, because you just don't know. I mean, I took ground turkey meat, which ironically enough, everybody has ground turkey meat. Why didn't they have the turkeys though? So I took ground turkey meat, ground hamburger meat, and I cooked it and I canned it. And I'm just going to keep doing that. I'm going to can turkey breasts, or not turkey breasts, chicken breasts. I'm going to just keep doing that because you know what? The prices, I was looking at the prices of canned meat, you guys. It's freaking insane how expensive they are now. So I saw this 15-ounce can of ground beef was being sold for $9 and something a can. This is the exact same can that we used to be able to buy for $2 and something. $9 and something. I was like, oh, hell no. I'll go vegetarian before I pay that kind of, that's just insane. I have tons of toilet paper. That's the other thing I have tons of. When COVID happened, so I had been doing like the extreme couponing when COVID happened. So I was able to give my sister-in-law and my nephew and his wife, I was able to give out, to keep everybody in toilet paper because I had so much. Well, then my supply started going down. I stopped doing the extreme couponing. I thought I would never run out of laundry detergent because I would get it for free all the time, couponing, right? And then I looked in my laundry room the other day and I was like, oh shoot, I've only got like 11 bottles left. So I was like, I gotta do something. So I went on Walgreens, I think it was, and I did this coupon order on Walgreens and got a bunch of, I think I got like 7 things of detergent, and I only paid, I think, $20 some for it. But I got that, I got toilet paper, I got paper towels. So I still do coupon, but I just don't, I was like before, I would buy from this coupon company, and all that. And I'm not doing that now. Now what I'll do is like CVS or Walgreens and use their, online coupons and just do it that way. I mean, of course I don't get as great of deals, but such is life. Oh, wow. So yeah, we definitely we're stocking back up on toilet paper. But I was seeing today on that neighborhood app or neighbor app, all these people posted different pictures of all these different stores that I normally go to with no toilet paper, no paper towels. And then there's signs up like limit 1, we're back to like, pre-COVID. But I got fortunate during COVID even and bought 2 cases of toilet paper because, was it Angel Soft? I think it was Angel Soft. I got on there and ordered 2 cases. Because I was like, crap, if this goes on, I got to make sure my family has toilet paper. And, and my hubby's family, I want to make sure they had toilet paper. So, So I got lucky then. What are you doing, honey? Yes, I'm a prepper. Good, me too.
I was making that bigger because I couldn't read your email. Oh, thanks, honey.
A lot of convenient foods are hard to find here, like Lunchables. Yeah, it's getting like that here. I don't eat meat, corn only. There you go. My neighbor talked me into prepping a few years ago. I have over-the-counter meds and stuff too. I have stocked barter stuff too. Yep, veggie seed and starter pots. Hey, Copper, what's happening? That's the one thing I've got to do is seeds. because I'm going to be able to continue to plant my garden. And I'm going to plant a bigger garden this year, like a huge one. So, well, not huge, but bigger than I'm used to. I need to learn how to prep them. So accustomed to just going to the shops whenever I want. We have 0 COVID in my state, but the borders are opening on November 23rd. Oh, yikes. Yeah, yeah, I prep, like, I buy ibuprofen, I buy feminine hygiene products, I buy anything, you know, like if you stopped and thought if the stores shut down tomorrow, what are the basic needs that you would have? You know what I mean? So stuff that you don't think about, you know, toothpaste, floss, rope. You know what I mean? Like if the stores were shut down tomorrow and you couldn't go to Home Depot or to Lowe's and get what you needed, you know what I mean? So like we've been stocking up on that kind of stuff. I actually just got all my stuff. I ordered to start making my own soap. So I got my lie-in and all that. And so this week I'm going to make my own soap and see how it turns out. You know, I want to teach myself like once a month. I want to teach myself something huge, you know. So I want to do soap this next week. And then I'm going to do candles. You know, I want to make sure that I know how to do a little bit of everything so we can get by. I mean, I can sew something if I had to. I don't like sewing. It's not my jam, but hubby likes to sew. But if I had to, I could sit down and sew. You know what I mean? That's one thing I need to get is like yarn for knitting. And, you know, like go to thrift shops and buy blankets, because if your power went out tomorrow and it was cold as crap in your house, obviously you're going to need blankets, right? We're going to buy solar panels and batteries and all that crap, but it costs an arm and a leg. So we are buying a deep freezer because of the conversations on here. Are you, Kim? That's good though. That's good. Because, you know, I don't know if you guys knew, but during COVID, you couldn't find freezers anywhere because people were scarfing up like, you know, 10 per family. You know what I mean? Like just going overboard. But definitely, I mean, you know, that's the whole thing with prepping. It's just preparing. It's not hoarding. It's not being stupid. It's just being prepared, you know? I mean, I have our neighbor next door. She lives there, and her father, she's in her 60s, and her father's like close to 90. He's not doing well. So if something happened tomorrow, we would definitely be helping them. And then our friend Karen across the street, her husband passed away. If something happened, we would be helping her. And then on the other side of us, we have a young guy, Mike, who lives over there. His parents are gone. His sister lives out in Maryland somewhere. But if something happened, we would be helping him. You know what I mean? So, you know, we have people in our neighborhood that if they needed help, we would have their back, you know? So I don't have enough food to feed 10 people for 3 years, but, you know, slowly but surely we're getting there. And then we have the couple across the street, down a couple doors, that he's from Cuba, she's from Venezuela, and she fled Venezuela when everything was going down. And she's told us that what's going on now, what you're seeing on TV now, she's like, that's exactly how it started in Venezuela. And she's like, you need to be preparing, and you need to be scared because it's coming here. You know, and she really like got us thinking like, yeah, you know, anything that you use regularly. Exactly. And look, here's the biggest lesson I think you could learn is don't just buy something because it's on sale. If your family doesn't need it, it's useless unless it's something that you can use to barter. You know, if stores shut down tomorrow, if you had stuff you could barter, like alcohol, cigarettes, like we don't smoke, but I'm going to go out and buy a couple cartons of cigarettes to put up, you know, in our freezer. Alcohol, you know, there's going to come a day, and, you know, alcohol is useful. Like I can use rum or vodka. I make my own vanilla, you know, so it'll come in handy for, you know, other things as well, or for disinfectant if you had to have it, you know. Yeah. I bought a solar powered emergency radio. That's really good to have. We just found my husband's dad's little radio he had in his garage before he passed, you know, that he used to On Sunday mornings, he would listen to the car show, and hubby just, yeah, he just discovered it again. But yeah, solar powered radio is awesome. So grateful to have made this live. I did not know this information. Welcome, Aussie. We talk about everything in here. My friend that lives in Venezuela, he said that when their economy fell, dental hygiene, food, animal stuff like that was hard to find. Yeah, I could understand that. I don't think you're going to have to sew. It would take years and years to run out of clothes. That's true. I have a shit ton of clothes, you guys. I am, look, I'm not a clothes hoard. I'm not big into clothes, but since I do videos, I'm like, I don't like to wear the same thing. You know what I mean? But when I'm around here at my house, I wear the same like 5 t-shirts and the same 5 pajama bottoms or the same 5 pairs of shorts. Like, I recycle them and wear them all the time. Right? But when I'm on here, I always try to go for like 2 or 3 months without wearing the same thing. So I have tons of clothes. But it's funny because we don't go out anywhere. You know what I mean? COVID, hello, we don't go out. So I don't know why I have all these damn clothes. These are great ideas. Good. We will all be set in here. That's true. We need to be set and look out for each other. The Lord said, do not fear. He would take care of you. But he didn't want you to be stupid either. Exactly. So true. So true. He wanted you to use the brain that he gave you and to be smart, You would be better getting those foil blankets. At least they would be dual purpose, keeping them in the car. It's very true. That's awesome, Ken. Thank you. That's so true. I actually just saw, what was it? An advertisement for those little teeny, those little teeny blankets. I also got survival seeds containing 50 plus fruit, legumes, herbs, and vegetables. Inside the packaging, the seeds are good for 40 years. Oh, good. So you got the heirloom ones. That's what I need to do is just go on Renee's. It's like Renee's Seeds. That's where I get my seeds from. Go on there and just get a whole bunch of the heirloom. I think you can get them on Amazon even. Yeah. Yeah, Darlene. Yep. Coffee, alcohol, liquor, cigarettes, medications, feminine hygiene. That's the other thing, you guys, your medications. So I've been smart with some of my meds, and even when I don't take them, because I have a couple meds that I don't have to take unless I need to take them, so I've still continued to get them filled. So God forbid if I couldn't get them tomorrow, at least I have enough for a while. But yeah, if you can get like 90-day supply of your meds and keep up on it. That was the other thing that scared the living daylights out of me, is the girl at the pharmacy where I get my meds filled. She said, yeah, we've been struggling. We can't always get the meds in. And I went to get one of my meds filled, and it's like a well-known medication for diabetes, right? And she was like, yeah, we ordered them. We didn't get them in yet. I was like, what? Yeah. Yeah, scary. Storm Manuka honey, it's natural. Yep. You know what else? So I started buying local honey, and the beekeeper that I go to, she's the one that got me hooked on drinking honey every morning for allergies. I can't talk. Drinking honey every morning for allergies, yeah. But she's got, she does everything herself with her bees and her honey and everything, and yeah. We'll be wearing out our after dark gowns around the house. There you go. Maybe, that's what we should do. We should get all dressed up and just walk around the house with it on. I have all these gorgeous things that I don't ever wear, Shoes, you need to make sure you have good shoes. I'm fortunate in that I have 4 pairs of really good shoes, but I also have a huge foot. So it's not easy for me to find shoes. So yeah, I live in my jammies. Me too. I wear pajama bottoms. Some have pajama tops with them, some don't. I just wear t-shirts, or I wear like the pajama shorts. That's what I wear. I go out, and as soon as I step in the door, I'm walking through the door, I'm kicking my shoes off, I'm going across the floor, I'm running up the stairs, I'm going into my bedroom, I'm taking my shirt off, I'm getting my bra off. I'm like stripping the second I walk in the house, right? Before I even put the groceries away. No, who am I kidding? I usually put the groceries away first, and then I do the strip, but yeah. I have the full blankets, and I bought a 3-man tent that fits in my king size that fits on my king size bed so that when the lights go out and it's cold. You know what? I just saw that recently. A video, somebody was saying that. And we have like a 20-man tent and another huge one. We don't have any like smaller tents. We need to invest in a smaller tent, that's for sure. I need to go to the thrift shops and get a couple more blankets to make sure I have enough blankets. But I am going to get those ones too, Ken, that you were talking about, because I just saw those advertised and I was like, that's really handy. I'll get dressed to go somewhere, come home, and put my jammies right back on. That's how I am. I'll do my hair, my makeup, everything, and as soon as I come home, I go boom, boom, hair goes up, roll the makeup off. Yeah. You should see me. I got it down to a science. I can get out of those clothes and out of that hair and makeup so quick. Hey, Victoria, did you connect with anybody at the cemetery the other day? So that cemetery, you guys, it was amazing. I've been posting pictures on my Instagram, so you should check it out. But out of all the cemeteries I've been to, you know, my son and I were in agreement. He's been to a lot of the cemeteries with me, and he's like, this is definitely the nicest one. It wasn't the largest one in DC, but it's the nicest one. Like, the mausoleums were gorgeous. And then Abraham Lincoln's third son was buried there. So a justice, I guess, did I already talk about this? I don't know. Deja vu. A justice had passed and had the mausoleum built. And so when Abraham Lincoln's third son died, they didn't know where to put him, so they buried him there temporarily till they were able to move him out to, I think, what is it, Illinois or Indiana or whatever. But this place, you guys, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I had like a couple of spirits coming through, but it was just kind of like they were just coming through to make themselves known. They didn't really want anything, I guess. And that's what happens. I mean, in a lot of cases. Now, there are some times when they come through and they want something specific too, but yeah. Yeah, it was just such a gorgeous cemetery. I was hoping we could go, because there's like 3 more in downtown DC that I wanted to go to. But hubby's working on the truck tomorrow, so I don't think we're going to go this weekend. Most people don't know it, but honey is a good antiseptic. Honey has so many uses. I hate the taste of honey, though. Honestly, I do. I hate the taste of honey. But I've been like, you know, using it to put in tea for my allergies, you know. The Mulex tea that helps your allergies, that stuff is awesome. It's expensive, so I want to grow. That's one thing I want to get seeds for, the Mulex, and grow it so that I can make my own tea, because it's so expensive. I'm in wellies and PJs most days. The postman is just used to me now. Yeah, they're used to me here too, you know. Even my neighbors, I'll run out there and like grab something, or I'll be like, oh crap, we forgot to put the trash out, and I'll run out there. Because normally my hair is up here off the top of my head. That's how I wear it. I'm sure my neighbors are like, what the heck is she wearing? I don't care. The 3-man tent at Walmart was $49, and the foil blankets were $3 a piece. Oh, wow. Okay. I need to go hit there tomorrow. I have my hubby and my 4 dogs in bed with me to keep me warm. There you go. We have, you know, my dog. She's small. And then our cat now has decided that her place is on the bed. So the dog will either sleep underneath my hip or my husband's hip, or like bumped right up to our back. And the cat now sleeps in my legs. So I'm like, it's a good thing I don't move at night, you know, because a cat would go thump on the floor if I did. Yes, you must do more lives in cemeteries. It looks beautiful. Oh, definitely. I definitely will. 2 of them are woolly huskies. Oh, there you go. They'll definitely keep you warm. I love huskies. They are like the best dogs. Things are going to get bad. The government is putting it right in your face. Walmart has camping stuff, propane heaters, and they're telling us they're going to turn the heat off this winter. Yeah, it's going to be bad for sure. I'm not looking forward to it. Hey, Tomboy, what's happening? You must have a huge bed, Kim. Yeah, no doubt. Or it's like, you know, you've seen the advertisements where the people have this little teeny space and then the dogs are everywhere else, right? And the little shit dog of ours, she's like 12 pounds, 10 pounds. But she'll get up to my back and she'll take all 4 of her paws and stretch them out and push me. She physically has pushed me. That little shit can push me. I'm like, what are you doing? Nope, Tom and I sleeping about 6 inches each. Yeah, see? Oh my gosh, it's so hot in here, you guys. I may come on and do a live Halloween night. I don't know. I might. I'm not sure. If not, if I don't do the live, then next weekend, next Friday, I'll tell you guys the Ouija board story. It's like the story from HE Double Toothpicks. It's a scary story. It's true. It happened to me. Yeah. So I sometimes can't move with my cats, one on each side. They like to lean up against me. When they start fighting with each other, it can get annoying fighting over you. Oh, that's funny though. Aw. I love watching your little Instagram to your kitties. They're so cute. Yay, promise. Yeah, I will. If I don't do a live on Halloween, I will tell the story next Friday night. It's a true story. I may have to, you know, I might have to leave out a little bit of it. Yeah. What up?
Everybody's walking around in their PJs and I'm in mine.
Yeah. We're all talking about walking around in our PJs. Mr. V's over here in his boxer shorts and a t-shirt. Oh. Yay, more lives. It's a long week till Friday. Yeah, it is. Me and my hubby are buying a new bed on Black Friday. Finally, I'm hoping to get a good deal. Oh, good. You know what we got? We got a was it 5-inch? A 5-inch deep. The heck do you call them? What do you call them? Mattress pad. Yeah. And it. Oh my God, I love it. It's so comfortable. I love it. Best thing we've done. Chanel. Is it Chanel? Said, "What's up, Mr. V?"
Hi. The one thing that we could do is host somebody on here.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't talked about that yet. Okay. So, if you wear t-shirts and joggers, they double up as PJs. I never buy PJs now. True, I have a lot. I have a lot of sweatpants that I wear like that too. Like in the winter especially. In the summer I can't do that though. They're so hot. And I'm hot all the freaking time. I hate it. But you know what? I sleep now. Listen to this. So I have this fan and it's like one of those summer cool fans. And I sleep with that thing blowing right on my face now. And I am not hot at night anymore. I love it. I love it, you guys. Because the ceiling fan just wasn't cutting it anymore. I was sweating all the time. I'm just like that. Oh, okay. So this new software that we have on here, it makes it so that you can host somebody. So like I could be on here talking to one of you on here to where you and I are conversing, and then we're doing the whole Friday Night Live thing. So I might think about doing that like at some point, like each, once a month on Friday night, have somebody come on with me and we'll chit chat and chat with everybody else. I think that would be fun. And I am thinking like, hopefully if life slows down a little bit, I would like to, I would like to be able to like give away a free reading, I mean, I do free readings now, but I mean like for my people on here that are loyal, that are always on here, so we'll see. Hopefully I'll have time to do that at some point in the future, but who knows, y'all. Hey, 10-9, what's happening? StreamYard. Hubby might know what that is. I have no earthly idea what that is. I am so bad with technology. I have a tip for air conditioning. A frozen 2-liter bottle of water stood in front of the desktop fan. Yep, Julia, bam. You know what? I had totally forgotten. So growing up, we didn't have AC. I would wake up, on the summer mornings, we'd have the box fan in the window, and I would wake up to the smell of the lilac bushes. So to this day, like, I love the smell of lilac. Like, it brings back, childhood memories. But yeah, that's what we would do. We would freeze. I can't remember what we froze back then. Maybe it was like the orange juice cartons or something, or the milk cartons or something. I don't know. But we would freeze something and put it in front of the fan. It definitely helps. Oh my gosh, it helps. It works for sure. For sure. Yeah. I hate being hot too. I have a fan. Hubby has a fan. Yeah. I just cannot sleep when I'm hot. I forgot it was Friday. Oh no, Ginger, welcome, welcome. You didn't miss much. We've just been chatting. I was talking about, Ginger, you have to go back and watch it, but I was talking about why I got off the live so quickly last week. You'll have to go back and watch that. And then when I was doing Cleo's video, you go back and watch it of what happened. It was horrible. Let's see. Have you thought about doing an episode of Brian Laundrie now that we know he's deceased? I don't know. I don't know if I want to go there or not. I would like to have answers, but I don't think he's ever going to be honest. You know what I mean? Like, chances are he's not in a good place, and he's not going to be on, So I don't even know if it's worth it. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Was it because you got Cleo's? So I just got so sick. I was so sick. Hubby did a hell of a job editing that video. I was telling everybody I was all over the place. I was fighting back vomiting. I got done with the video, proceeded to vomit all night last night. It was horrible. Yesterday afternoon, last night, I was vomiting. It was horrible. You have to go back and watch it. Thank you again. I've been learning how to drink room temperature water, which I hate. But if you have no refrigerator, yeah, very true, Darlene, very true. Yeah, room temperature water. Ugh. 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 Water's bad enough. So many new cases to cover, I know, right? You can take a man's tube sock, fill it with rice, and put it in your freezer. It makes a great ice pack. You put it on your bed to cool off. Oh, that's a great idea, Kim. That's a great idea. I actually, where did I see that at? Years ago, I think. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Ginger. Yeah, it was just one of those things, Who cares what Laundry thinks is a piece of crap anyway? Exactly. I would like to, it would be comical to hear what his reasoning and rationale for everything is, though. You know what I mean? I missed the beginning of this live, but I wondered. You did seem a sudden sharp exit. I thought you had been on longer as I kept missing notifications. Yeah, I don't know who it was, but I think somebody was in the chat last week, and I just got this horribly overwhelming feeling of dread and like gloom and doom. And my husband had ran out to do a grocery store pickup order. And so when I got off, I went to my son and I'm like, where's Dad? Is Dad here? And he was like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, oh my God, is Dad okay? Like, I was flipping out. And it turns out my husband was here the whole time. He was down in the other level. And so then I knew he was okay, and I was like, okay. But then, like, it lasted for a while. So I think it must have been something going on with somebody in the chat or something. I don't know. Yeah. Because it was like just overwhelming. It was horrible. I think we all know the answers. He could not control his temper, and they fought, resulting in him losing it. Yep, very true, Ken. But he's never going to admit to that, I don't think. You asked your son if he was home while you were still on live. Oh, did I? See, I didn't even know I had done that. Wow. I don't get notifications either, but I always remember Friday night. Oh, good. You don't get notifications? Why aren't you guys getting notified? Oh, that's the other thing. So YouTube has been like so all over the place. Like, I will go in and reply to comments and it'll show that they're there. And then the next time I go in to reply to comments, I have comments that I haven't responded to for like the last year. And I'm like, what the heck? So it's not like keeping my comments all the time. Sometimes they're there the next day, sometimes they're not. So I am reading your comments, y'all. I don't know what the hell is going on with YouTube. Will you do a reading on the 2 women killed in Moab? I would love to. I just hope they find that SOB that did it. I can see him. And, you know, I was like, I was able to see him watching them. They were in like a restaurant or something. Creepy dude. And I remember when I was first seeing him, I couldn't help but think I kept thinking he's done this before. Yeah, he's done this before. This wasn't the first time. Yeah. He was offended, like, for some reason I was feeling like he was offended that they were a lesbian couple. I think he's just this backwoods, slimy piece of crap dude, you know, that's living back in the 1950s. And I just hope they catch him because I feel like he has done it before. I do. YouTube has definitely been weird. It has. Yes, it's YouTube with the notifications. You have heard many complaints about this. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, there's always something. Like, I monetize my channel, right? I went against my better judgment. I monetized my channel. And then they sent me this letter that there was something wrong with my monetization. So now I got to go back through and figure out what the heck it is. You know, and it's not like I'm going to make a crap ton of money on YouTube. I mean, you know, come on. You don't make a lot of money on YouTube until you have millions of subscribers, until you get sponsorships and all that kind of crap. And quite frankly, I'm not willing to do sponsorships. I've gotten asked on Instagram so many times to do sponsorships. And if it's something that I try out and that I'd like, then maybe I'll do it. But I'm not going to have one of these things to where, oh no, you have to, regardless whether you like it or not, you have to do a positive video. Bullshit, I'm not doing that. Heck to the no, that's not happening. So, you know, a lot of the people on Instagram are like, well, you come in here and you buy the products and then you do a video and talk about how much you love the products. And then if people order, then you make money. And I'm like, I'm not buying your products, like, unless it's something I want to buy. You know what I mean? If it's something I want to buy, that's one thing. But I don't wear a lot of sunglasses, excuse me, because these have, you know, both my glasses have lenses that go dark. So why would I buy your sunglasses? You know what I mean? Now, if they were willing to give me the sunglasses to try and I actually like them, that'd be one thing. But I'm not going to sit here and do, I know so many YouTubers, look, I've bought many products because YouTubers have come on and had sponsorships and said, oh, this product's great. And then I've went out and freaking bought it and it was shit, right? That's irks the crap out of me. So my channel will never be like that. It's not going to be. I will not do a review unless it's something that I think is awesome, you know, but no. Okay. Do you feel like he was a person staying near them at the campsite then too? I don't feel that. I feel like he was watching them, but I don't feel like he was necessarily staying near them. Do you know how far down your list Crystal Rogers is? I don't, honey. I don't. You know, I still have like 400 and some people on my list. I'm trying to knock them out, you guys. But it's like, I'll be doing like an older case and then bam, 3 people disappear. You know what I mean? Like, it's just insane how many people are disappearing these days. They didn't tell you what was wrong. You have to figure it out. Yeah, I have to do the research to figure it out. Do you think he was doing in the co-op before killing them? I think he had been watching them, and it just so happens that they were at a restaurant, this restaurant or bar, whatever it was, and he was watching them still. But I think he had seen them prior to that. Where's the Crystal Rogers case based? Just curious. I don't know. Oh, Kentucky. Okay. Yes, we can't donate while you're on alive. Yes, but we can't donate while you're on alive. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll get it fixed eventually, you know. What up? Some creators are moving to Twitch. Ask your hubby, and then I'll have to teach me too.
Yeah, I think we're going to try Twitch.
Well, did you hear him? We're going to try Twitch. My son watches a lot of people on Twitch.
You have to use a different software package.
Yeah.
Streamlabs. You have to use Streamlabs, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been wanting me to, like, try other platforms, which... but that's, I can't say thanks for stopping back on my YouTube channel if I'm not on YouTube now, can I?
Yeah, no.
I'm just kidding.
Well, you made that up. on YouTube. You make something else up.
I know. I'm just joking, honey. Put up a Cash App or Venmo name in your banner. Oh yeah, I could do that. I mean, I have PayPal. I don't know what else I have. I'll have to figure it out.
We need to hire that person.
Yeah. Those people who want you to buy their stuff first and only do a positive are scammers. Exactly. And I'm not going there. So it's like a pyramid deal, but you should get monetization. Yeah. It's okay. I was just wondering. Oh, no problem, Kim. Yeah, I have 400. And that's, that's not even like new cases that keep coming up. You know what I mean? Hey, Anna, what's happening? Heather O'Rourke is mad at Ashley that worked for Cathedral in Auburn, New York. She killed Cindy Kerensky Kennedy. Oh, okay. I don't know anything about that. You can say, don't forget to stop back by my YouTube channel and the other platforms. There you go, Ken. Ken always has these good ideas for my marketing. She's so good at that. You're so good at that, Ken. I love you. You could do the platform that does a monthly subscription. I can't think of the name. Oh, the Patreon. I was thinking so I was thinking eventually maybe of trying Patreon, but I don't know. I kind of like for example, Friday Night Lives. I like it. It's a small group, everybody gets along. You know what I mean? I like our little group. I couldn't imagine, I've seen some YouTubers and they're on live and I'll click on it and they'll have 200,000 people. And I'm like, no, that's not for me. And you have to understand too, I absorb, people around me so I can feel everything. So I'm like, if I had 200,000 people, you know what I mean? It obviously affected me last Friday night when I was on here, I was feeling something from somebody. Yeah, Patreon. You deserve to be monetized just like everyone else. Yeah, I'll get there. I don't know what the hell's going on. I got to do some research and figure it out, but I suck at technologically advanced crap, so I'm not looking forward to it, but hubby will help me. We'll figure it out. But that could be part of it. You can private block numbers. Oh, okay. Huh. I have Patreon. It's been really nice. You can offer bonus content or just accept donations. You should do it. Oh, maybe I'll check it out, Ginger. Maybe I'll check it out. Yeah, because I was thinking, yeah, that might be a good setup. I don't know. I'll have to figure it all out. Now, let me ask you this, Ginger, since you have Patreon. If I had subscribers and I wanted them to be on Patreon and not have to pay, can you do that? Because I have, my core group of subscribers that have been on Friday Night Live all this time, that if I were going to do Patreon, I would want them to have it for free. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to have to charge them for that. You know what I mean? I don't like to charge people, period. You guys know. Even when I do readings for people, I hate charging people. I hate charging people. I'm just, I just feel like this gift was given to me for a reason. And I feel bad charging. I mean, obviously, I had to get to a point to where I charged something for my time, but I feel bad charging people. I'm just not good with that. I hope you can feel how much happier I am since I moved. Oh my gosh, definitely, Kim. Definitely. So much better. I know you were in a bad place, girl. You're doing so much better. You could do Patreon and include a very small reading per month for Patreon subscribers. Yeah, I could do something like that, definitely. The more people you get, the more trolls come on, and they're nasty. Very true. You guys. I just had to block another person. And I don't even like doing that because I've had people come on my channel that were kind of rude and kind of mean, and now we're friends. You know what I mean? So I don't like to block people, but this guy was such a piece of crap. I was just over it. He came on and he started off by saying how he knows I'm going to hell, and here's the reasons why. And it wasn't even just that, you guys. It wasn't even just that. It then was, you know, you're fat because you're not healthy, and you're not healthy because your heart isn't right, and your heart isn't right because you haven't given your life to the Lord, and that's why you have all these health issues. And it just went on, and this guy just went on and on and on and on and on, and I was just like, oh no, I'm done. Like, I didn't even give it a second thought. I was so pissed. I was like, I did send, what did I say? I sent him a response on the comment, and then I blocked him. So I know he got the response. And, you know, in the response, I said something like, something sarcastic, like, oh, I wish I were as big of a Christian as you are, you know, you Bible thumper. And I said a few other choice things. And then I blocked him because he was just an asshole and I couldn't take it anymore. Yeah. No, you have to charge at least $1 per month. Oh, okay. Okay. You are charging it. Does appreciate your time. And no, but still, I just, no, you can't have Patreon for free and YouTube takes a cut. It's okay to charge. It's an exchange of energy. I know, but this is where I come in for trolls. Exactly, Ken. I would join your Patreon. Oh, that would be awesome. You can still do Friday Night Live, but then have Patreon and only charge $1. I think it's $1 the minimum. Oh, okay. Yes. For example, I do 5 a month, and that's where I post some more controversial topics to weed out the trolls. Donors get access to those files only. Those would be your biggest fans, and you have a lot. Aw, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I need to look into it. I just hate charging anybody. You know, I really struggle with that. I mean, you know, and yeah, I don't know, guys. I just don't like to charge. I do, you know, but I don't like to, you know. And then I have the people, because if somebody asks me, like, can, you know, they have a question, let's say, and they ask me if I feel like they need the answer, like if I'm getting the answer and I feel like it's something they need to know, then I'll tell them, right? I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, wait, here, you need to pay me this for, you know what I mean? Like, and I've had, I've met some really amazing people that have private messaged me on Instagram, and, you know, I was working on, dealing with this one case, and I spoke with the person. He wrote to me and said, what do I need to do to get you to figure out what happened to my so-and-so? And so I got on the phone with him and his private investigator he had hired. And immediately, you know, the private investigator wanted to know, like, you know, if I charged anything. And I was like, look, the information that I'm getting it for a reason, so I'm not going to charge for it, you know. And he was like, oh, wow, okay. So I think he's been used to dealing with psychics that, you know. Anyway, needless to say, I worked on this case with this poor guy and got him some answers. But, you know, I feel like if I'm getting the information, it's because the person needs to hear that information. And I just don't have it in me to say, oh, can you go pay this, this, and this. Now, if they ask me, I'll say, well, if you want to donate something, you can, you know, but they don't usually ask me, you know, so. Just let us know. We will be there. Aw, thanks. Thank Kim. Okay, look into it, please. I will. You have an amazing heart, Victor. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Kim. I do too. I know exactly what you mean. My donors essentially binge all my free content, then want more, and we'll go to Patreon. You can customize it to your niche. Absolutely. Oh, good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into it. If it helps you cope, you could donate. Yeah. She doesn't have a selfish amount of everybody. Aw, thanks, Candy. Serious Lisa, what up, girl? What's up with you, gorgeous? Yeah, I just... There are two things I hate in life. You know, one is talking about myself, like marketing myself, I guess is the word, and charging people. I can't stand marketing myself. You know what I mean? Like, you know, any job you've ever worked when they're like, okay, tell me 3 great things about you, right? It's hard, right? It's hard. We're like our own worst enemies, so it's hard to critique ourselves. And then on top of it, when you have the abilities I have, yeah, this is hard, you guys. It's hard. You know, but like if someone, I have many people that I will answer their questions, you know, and not charge them because I feel like they needed the answers. But then I have people that will message me and just want a free reading, just for the heck of it, not because anyone's passed in their life or not because they're about, you know what I mean? Like you get the people that I think like most of those are like really greedy people that are just, you know, it's not like they've lost anyone and they want me to connect with them. It's just, they just want a free reading. Like, tell me all about my life type of thing. You know what I mean? And then I'm kind of like, really? You need to go somewhere else. You know? You've got 14 O's here for over an hour. You're such a warm person. You have no need to mark it. Mr. B can sort the payment. Thanks, Julia. Thank you. There's also a buy me a coffee style monetization platform where people simply donate to your coffee funds. Oh, wow. That's kind of cool. Thanks, Ginger. Yeah. You know, I don't drink coffee, but I could have a coffee fund. You guys, you know what happened in our house the other day? Which, of course, didn't affect me at all. Our Keurig died. Our Keurig died. Yeah, so my son and my hubby have been doing Dunkin' Donuts runs. And then I guess my hubby found, I said, just go buy those little coffee bags, like Folgers coffee bags. You can just dip in hot water, right? Because my husband had had those when we were at my sister's house because she doesn't have a coffee pot because she didn't drink coffee. Neither does my brother. We don't do coffee. So anyway, so I said, just, so he comes back with like this Starbucks ground coffee, instant coffee, and it's in a container like this big and it's $10. I was like, what? Yeah. So because I was going to go buy a new Keurig, but I had bought a Keurig for my son and then it ended up at his girlfriend's house. So he was like, Mom, they don't even use it there. Let me just get that and bring it back home. So he's going to do that, I guess. But it was sad in our house for a couple days because they didn't have their coffee. And no, let me rephrase that. Hubby and my son had their coffee, but hubby only had 1 cup of coffee the one day. And I was concerned, but he did okay. He pushed through. Diet Pepsi fund, there you go. That's what I'll have. I need to get off the Diet Pepsi, you guys. I'm so addicted already. I mean, I've only been drinking it again for like, what, 4 weeks or something, and I'm so addicted already. I need to get off of it though, because I was doing so much better. Yeah, I don't need the caffeine, you know. I need to get off of it. I need to get back to the way I used to be. When I got off the Diet Ginger Ale, the Canada Dry, I would just occasionally, like if I ran into the Dollar Tree, I'd grab a Diet Pepsi. Or if we went out to lunch or something, I might have a Diet Pepsi, or I might have unsweet tea, you know? I need to get off the stuff. It's not good for you. Yeah, so. All right, you guys, I'm going to get off here. If I do a live Halloween night, you'll see it come up, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do it. If I don't, then next Friday, I'll tell you guys a Ouija board story. And hopefully you will never deal with a Ouija board again after you hear the story. It's scary, you guys. Even for me, it was scary. Yeah, the aspartame's horrible. Yeah, I know. All the good stuff is horrible. You have a great week too, Kim. Bye, honey. Bye, Ken. Bye, Julia. Bye, Candy Cane. Who else am I missing? Bye, Lisa. Bye, the other Julia. Bye, Ginger. Bye, Darlene. Who else? You guys, who else am I missing? The other Julia. Bye. Lisa? Bye, Lisa. All right, you guys. I'm going to try to end this stream, but you know, I don't know. It's all new. Well, that about does it for me. Bye, guys. Bye, Bethany.